everybody, and welcome to Pomeroy Art Academy Breakfast Club. And I'm going to show you how to animate a real simple jump. So let's get started. I usually like to have a ground plane, and this is just going to be a profile jump over a hurdle. I'll make it a little bit bigger. There's my ground plane. Imagine the character entering. I will start as if this character were mid-stride. Just before they get down to the squash. Eye line. Kind of a generic kid character. So there is my first position. It'll be drawing one. Going to plant his foot right there and get ready to leap over. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, I think this is going to be like around 7 or 8 drawings. I'm going to call this drawing number 8. It'll be just a placeholder number. There's my ground plane. I want him to land right about here. So that's my rough placement of my land. I'm going to be coming over in an arc like that. My next position, and I'll go back and kind of define this. This is just a kind of a placeholding scribble of where my land is going to end. Here's my ground plane. Now I'm going to arc high. So as he pushes off, I'm going to have a position up here. He's lifting his body off the ground. And I want to make sure that my head size is correct. It's rough, but I want to kind of keep it consistent. And my body, I think the hands are going to be thrown out, forward. Let's see. There's my shoulder that's facing us, and on the other side would be the hand away from us. I'll just shade that in to differentiate the two. There's his body. He's going to be planting his right foot down, so he's going to be leading the leap with his left foot. The left foot would be brought up right there. And he'll be pushing off with the right. Got a nice stretch here. And I will call this, I think it'll be drawing 5. That may change. Yeah, put this drawing aside. I'm going to have to create an anticipation for the leap. I will call that drawing 3. There's my ground plane. So he lands, comes in, enters the scene, and he has to anticipate before he leaves. So his right foot will land right there. I think I'm going to bow his body back like that, and his arms will go way up in the back as he prepares to, I think his fist would be right there. So he's swinging these arms to get momentum going. I'm just keeping this real loose and rough. And this foot is starting to come forward. You can barely see it on the other side. It's coming forward in preparation to the leap. I think I'm going to raise his eye line just a little bit as he prepares. Is he looking forward at the place he's going to leap to? The neck is down. He's coming down this way. Here's drawing 3. Actually, I'm going to make that, yeah, drawing 3. That's correct. Drawing 3. Next will be drawing 4. The push-off. The arc, he'll start to come up underneath from this position, swinging his arms forward, both arms forward. He's pushing off. I think he would start to be on his toe by this time. He's really trying to get a momentum to get airborne. And the momentum of his arms swinging forward. As he's coming up, I think I'm going to drag the head because he's pushing off in this direction. But I think that would cause the head tilt to go in the opposite direction, so we'd have opposing actions. The head would dip down, just a little drag on it as he's going up. Now he may open his hands here. Arm, shoulder, hands opening up on the other side. That's the other arm on the other side. To place a little torque, I'm going to kick the leg back in this direction just a little bit as he's lifting himself up off the ground, dragging the shirt. And that foot, the left leg is coming up on the other side. So we got a nice little stretch happening here as he's pushing himself off. So far we've got our 4 positions. We've got, he's entering, squash down anticipation, throws his arms forward as he pushes himself off into a leap. Next, we'll have the other side where he's coming down, landing. He's going to land with his left foot. The left foot is leading. I'm going to call this drawing 6. Actually, no, you know what? I may call it drawing 7 because I may want to have one in between. 6 will be like an in-between between this one and here, because I want a nice timing where he goes up, suspends above, and then comes down quick, so it's got some nice snap. So he has cleared, arms are out. I think, you know what? I think the arms would be extended even more here. There's the left arm. I think he's starting to come down, so the head is going to drag ever so slightly, nose up in the air as he's descending. And this foot is now reaching forward. It's kicked out forward, ready to grab the ground. And this foot is tucked underneath. It has just cleared the hurdle. I got a nice little squash happening there with that leg and the buttocks. There's a shirt dragging behind just a little bit. Now this one is stretching way out. I'm going to give him shorts. Sure, why not? And then he's going to land, and I can now start to tie this drawing number 8 down, the land where he has planted his left foot down, squashed. This foot is now coming down. He's starting to continue to move forward. His hands now are coming down also. Ear, here's his head. I'm going to drop the far left arm down a little bit faster just to create a little overlapping action. And that shirt trailing behind. And so there's my complete leap. So coming in, anticipating, leaping up into the air and clearing the hurdle and jumping on the other side. Now I'll add an extra drawing here. This could be my drawing number 6 that I was mentioning. And I'm going to favor the up position because I just want to make sure, just to give it a little bit of texture. I like seeing texture in my scenes where, you know, if the ball is going upwards, I like to see the descent be a little snappier and quicker, same as with this jump. So I'm going to suspend him just a little bit up in the air and then bring him down quick. Give me some nice snap. I'm going to start to bring the left hand down just a little bit. He's clearing the hurdle. The rear right foot is coming up behind him. A little bit of drag on his shirt. And now the left leg and foot are coming forward. there we have our position for in between number 6, and we're all set. So we've got all of our positions. So that gives us all our drawings. So we're going to shoot this and let you take a look at it. So thanks for joining me on Breakfast Club. We'll see you next week.